Hello everyone, I'm Debbie Polachek. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we're going to be making a card out of the handmade background paper that we had. I will leave a link on top of the video, at the end of the video, that goes straight to this, and all you do is just click on that link and it'll take you straight to that video. And this is what I did to prepare for it. I cut a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored it 4 1/4. Also cut my piece of paper that I made into 4 by 5 1/4. I cut this window sheet out of 3 3/4 by 5. And I cut the oval with our oval dies. I will be using the glitter from the Poppy collection. It's called Peaceful Poppy Sequins. Not glitter, but sequins. I did stamp this Someone Special and use my dies to cut it all out. And I did 3 of the balloons. One in the Gorgeous Grape. One in the Granny Apple. And one in the Daffodil Delight. I cut the Granny Apple green and the black, and then use that subdued folder just to kind of give it a little bit of texture. And of course, I did the Happy Birthday and did the little speaking die out of the set here. Okay. Now I also am going to be using some this foam adhesive strips to do the shaker card. Okay, let's do the outside of the card here. What I'll do is I'll start off by, I did put the tear and tape all around my window sheet, and I will put that straight to the card. Okay. I'm going to put this straight to the frame that I have made, the back side. Looks like I did that a little crooked. That's okay, I can just cut that extra off. Now I'm going to take this foam adhesive strips. They come these long strips and they're pretty thick. They're almost 1/4 of an inch, I believe, or about 1/8 of an inch actually. And I'm going to go around the oval, probably leave about another 1/8 of an inch around the outside of that oval. This strip bends real easy, so it goes around ovals and circles very easy. Okay, now I'm going to have to add a little extra here. So I'm going to go ahead and butt that up to the one because I don't want any sequins to get on the outside, so I am going to have to keep this pretty secure. Okay, so I cut it actually a little bit long and just wrinkled it up inside of there, because it doesn't have to be straight, but it does need to be connected to each other. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the outside of the frame about 1/4 of an inch away as well. Go ahead and cut this on the straight angles. Now if this one isn't exactly exact button up, it's not a problem, because the sequins are going to be contained in here, not in here. This is just to keep the card level. And I really think that'll be sufficient. If you had some extra little pieces and you might want to put them in there, that's fine too, but it's not necessary. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is arrange all my items in here. Now I found that if I did that this way against the dark, I kind of like the light better. Then if I did it this way, I kind of like the dark better. So really I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to use the dark because I just like the way it looks. There is a little bit of green peeking out. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and glue that grass down. I think I'm going to put it a little bit lower than that. If I was smart, I would have made a mark inside of here with a pencil to know where the but I didn't. So I just have to do it a little bit at a time. Okay, I think I want my little coon to be up a little bit higher. Now, if I wanted to stick a little dimension back there, that would be fine too, because the sequins will get behind him. I think I'm going to leave him flat. I'm going to leave him flat, but I think that is a good spot for him. What do you think? Let's see. Maybe go up just a touch, because I do want to see a little bit of the black underneath him. Oh, goodness, slide right around. Okay. That's good. Now, the happy birthday balloon, I think I'm going to put it on the outside along with the little saying right here. I'm going to be real careful not to get that glue on my window sheet where I don't want it to be, because it is really hard to kind of clean it up. So I'm going to be careful. I'm trying to push that down and not mess with it for a little bit here. That's the hard part, not messing with it. Okay, I'm going to put that little happy birthday right over the balloon. I guess that would be a good spot. I'm lucky that flipped around the bad side. Actually, it needs to go up a little bit so he can, sounds like it looks like it's coming out of his mouth. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, like I said, because if not, I will mess that up. So let's think about the inside a bit. I do have some scraps. I would like to use that, but I don't know. Let's see. I do have this scrap. I could use it kind of going across the top. I think I will. 1 inch by 4. I will stamp happy birthday for a very special someone. That's what I'll put in there, for a very special someone. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on some white cardstock. I'll try to get it straight, but if it's not, I can always cut around it straight. But I think that's pretty good. I'll take my little guillotine cutter. Cut that about where I think it needs to be. Hopefully it's about right. Pretty close. I'll cut off a little bit off this end here, and I'll glue that to that. Might go ahead and cut this and just write the person's name on the front of the envelope. And cut this little bit smaller oval stitch die to go on top. Okay. The way I kind of like to do the writing, let's see, do I have a black pen? Yeah, I think so. So that's will be good. I kind of like to do the first letter real big. And then write the other ones small. I don't have the best handwriting in the world, but I think that looks pretty good. Go ahead. Actually, I'm going to use the hot glue on this. I've got my hot glue gun kind of heated up, and it will actually stick on this embossed, double embossed paper here that I have made better. Now I'll go ahead and glue this straight down. Okay, now the envelope's all ready. I think this should be dry enough now. Now what I like to do, I'm going to go ahead and flatten this out as much as I can, because I don't want the sequins to be moving around. And what I like to do is kind of take some of this and bend it back. Wish I could do it to the inside, but I can't. So I'll have to take all of it off on the inside. Now what I'm going to do is pour the sequins right in over the little raccoon. I want to say monkey, because I think they are pretty well monkeys. Now I'm going to take this, try to center it before I put it down. Now I'm going to squeeze that all there. Then I'm going to just pull these little strips out. And my little card is complete. Oh, I was going to put I just tied a little knot inside of this flex ribbon. Put it on the bottom here with some hot glue. Okay, that's our little card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.